Hi everyone, I'm Darthbriboy, and I'd like to show off the Blade Runner Special Edition digi-book I got 2 days ago. And I'm going to put in a DVD and Blu-ray update at some point. But this set, in my opinion, is the perfect example of how you do a Blu-ray set. I mean, look at this. Okay, first you've got this great deluxe, beautiful packaging. And then you have the final cut, the 2007 final cut of the film, with a beautiful digibook. And then you get the second Blu-ray disc that contains 3 more versions of the film. The 82 theatrical cut, the international 82 cut, which has a few more seconds of violence, the 91 director's cut, which takes out Ford's narration, is a little more interesting. And then on disc 3, you have a work print cut, which is basically the version of the film that was shown to audiences, like a test screening version, with special features. On 3 Blu-ray discs for $30. 5 versions of this sci-fi masterpiece. I've only seen the theatrical cut, because to me that's the version that most people saw in theaters. But Sir Ridley Scott, while I wasn't a big fan of Prometheus, you've proven that you are more of a humble human being than George Lucas in this situation. Why is that? Okay, just judging by this set alone, this Blu-ray set fucking failed in that regard. Look at this. Okay, so what do you get? Okay, you may get episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And a few bonus discs. Okay, fine. That's great. No, you might say, oh, that's a nice set, man. It's a nice set. What are you bitching about? Okay, here's why I'm bitching. Okay, Mr. Georgie. Okay, George. Okay, George. Look what Ridley Scott did with Blade Runner. Look what he did. 5 fucking versions of the movie in one set. 5 versions of the film on a Blu-ray set. In pretty damn good quality, George. A lot better than the bullshit you gave us Star Wars fans with this bullshit, and this bullshit. Now you say, oh, they're the theatrical version. What do you have to complain about? They're the theatrical cut. Isn't that what you want? Yeah, they may be the theatrical versions, but here's the problem. I may have a full screen television still. Yeah, ironic. I have the full screen television talking about HD high def shit. But ignoring that fact, here's one thing. These do not fill my widescreen television upstairs. A beautiful 1080 HD television. These theatrical versions can't fill up. Okay, so what do these things have? Okay, well, each one of these DVDs has the 2004 version, like this 2004 version of New Hope, 2004 version of Empire, 2004 version of Return of the Jedi. The bonus disc is the original cut. Same with this, same with this. Okay? Now why would I bitch about it? Well, they are some of the shittiest print. They've got DNR up the ass. No, they have digital noise, not digital noise reduction. My apologies, I fucked that up. So yeah, that's bullshit. They can't, I mean, the least you could have done, George, is make these fuckers anamorphic widescreen. The least you could have done was that. How hard is it to resize the fucking image? Seriously, what the fuck? You have no respect for your masterpieces. George, barely anyone remembers American Graffiti. They remember the original Star Wars, damn it. That's what you're going to be remembered for, George. Now get your $1 million bullshit out of your ass and start pleasing the consumer and taking a note from Ridley Scott. And it all goes back to what I said in my last rant about this bullshit of a set. It all goes back to that, man. It all goes back to it. Like, you look, the fuck, man, look at this. Look at this. If Lucas honestly thinks and truly to his heart says, these Blu-ray versions are my final cut, my true vision of Star Wars. Darth Vader saying no, that stupid Obi-Wan yell, the Jabba scene, The Rock with R2-D2. That's my true vision. So if that's your final cut, George, then why don't you have the guts to at least, you couldn't make this like a 12-disc set, okay? Like seriously, if you really think that the Blu-ray is your final version, this is your vision, your director's vision, what you think is Star Wars. Because going back to what Ridley Scott said in the Blade Runner interview, introduction, he said, this is not the theatrical cut isn't my definitive version, but I know, this version still has fans, and I'm willing to please them. Oh, and also this, these are the 97 special editions. Okay, George. Why the fuck couldn't you have done that, George? Really? Why the fuck not, Mr. Lucas? Look at that. You see? You could have put these, the 97, the 2004, the 2011, and the original versions all on 3 Blu-ray discs. That's all you had to do was make 3 extra fucking discs. All you had to do was that, George. All you had to do was make this fucking Blu-ray set, a 12-disc set, damn it. All you had to do was that. And you couldn't even please your fans. So you know what? Fuck your true vision of Star Wars, George. Because if you don't have the decency to re-release the original theatrical versions on Blu-ray, then fuck you in that regard. Live long and prosper and have a nice day.